Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member from London West for her comments. I want to talk. You mentioned in your comments about childcare and this government's adamant refusal to sign the federal childcare deal, which would save, Ontario parents thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, if they don't do it before the next election. So I would like to ask you about this from a gender perspective and also from an economic recovery perspective, because I've talked to parents in my riding, mothers in my riding, who would like to return to work, but they simply cannot afford $20,000 a year in childcare fees and return to work. Could you talk about the need for this government, to sign that federal childcare deal?
Thank you. I return to the member from London West.
Thank you, Speaker. I appreciate the question from my colleague, and I'm happy to talk about the urgency of signing the childcare deal. I mentioned the bill that had been brought forward by my colleague, the member for Waterloo, dealing with procurement. And one of the aspects of that bill is to support women-owned Ontario businesses, because we know women have been disproportionately affected by the pandemic. And, this has been called a she-cession, and in order to deal with the challenges of a she-cession, we need a she-recovery, and that relies on childcare. Women cannot get back into the workforce unless they have access to high-quality, affordable, and accessible childcare. There is no reason for Ontario to be the only province in Canada that has been unable to sign a deal with the federal government.